welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video. Yeah, so you know, we had received a video of a constable by the name of Constable Elliott of Westmoreland Division in Jamaica. Yeah, Westmoreland Police Division, regular policeman. They said that he's from Spanish Town, St. Catherine. And he's talking about a whole host of things. So, you know, as usual, you know, once a policeman start to talk about corruption, you know, everyone is going to, you know, jump on it, and whether it's true or not, you know, people is going to form their own opinion, because Jamaican people, based on one and two little thing, they have the police force as a corrupt agency, you understand, in which it should not be. And it used to be considered one of the most corrupt agency until they get FLA. Yeah, so the Jamaica Constabulary force now is considered the second most corrupt government agency in Jamaica, in which they are the one that enforce the laws. And this police officer, so some people are, you know, they are saying, supporter, you know, same life in a danger, and one and two little things, and even some, you know, ex-police say, you know, this policeman, him don't understand how the force operate. And not only that, if there, you know, some things that he's saying should not be done in this way, because he doesn't have permission to address the public through social media. So apparently they say that he wants to be a martyr. So, you know what, before we address anything, we want you watch, you listen, and you decide and listen to what this man is saying about corruption in the police, whether it's real or perceived. We'll address it in honestly. So you watch, you listen, you decide.
Yo, today I'm going to share the truth about the police force. You hear that? Yo, we take a certain oath, you see it? So enough to do certain things. Some of them swear upon their life, so they're not going to corrupt, and they're not going to do this and they're not going to do that. You see it? Yeah, it's like, you see me? They're a part of the system too. But watch out now. Me join the police force. I better myself, better my mother, and because I love it, you see it? I love guns, so I never want to be a gunman. But joining at 19 years old, it was a great experience for the 2 years. But really and truly, the police force is not as how it looks. Because and the government a fight too, you know. I own a black people in the force, my friend. The senior police them a fight, you know, every day. As a young youth, they want charge for this, they want charge for that, and them a do the same thing. Them not lead. Lack of supervision, and them want get rid of you. Because they see potential in you. Then sister me is a man alert, always alert. If a boy jump out of heaven, I'm dead with him. But I'm respectful in the streets, and the streets love me, you. You see me? And because of that, enough of them have a problem, you. A lot of them have a problem with me. And I give me a fight. I'm going to tell you. You see? I'm back to it. But I join the police force things, so everything could have gone well, and I tell them I pass the exam, then I do good. Because when you go in, you have to do exam. Phase 1, 2, 3. Then you have to go back a road, divisional training. Phase 1, 2, 3. You still not get full pay. You see? But then I hold it and final we bust out and can grab someone, we can enjoy the work, and people then love me because my vibes here road, and even that them, I run them and say, move from my son. No, I say, good morning, mom, you can just fix it on the sidewalk so people can walk and have to walk in the road, and mom would say, alright, thank you, so. I love you, Messi, I'm man as a police. In the street, the bike man, they love me because I say, boss, watch you know. I don't want to the park, so just move it, you see it? Yeah, talk to everybody nice, because I have to serve and protect. Not for them police on the giant and not bother people, them go against people their rights. Go against people their rights, you. You hear me, I tell you? And uno not get in a problem, but me as a good youth, it's like you all on a fight, my brother. In the police force, but what? When I fight, I want to make me stronger, my friend. I see my own friend, them, I'm training, come turn against me. People I feed, people I lend money. We all owe me up to now, I'm going to take it back because I have a good heart. You see it? I'm going to say, uno turn against me. In the police force. I'm not going to lie, the JCF is a good organization for going as a young youth. You can learn a lot. You can better yourself. You see me? But you see, senior police them on a bad mind and corrupt. Yo, first me ever hear about corruption. Not corrupt. You see, all Westmoreland want the whole of Westmoreland get dash under one bush. The whole of Westmoreland want get dash under one bush. Corrupt. The whole of them have an organization, so Westmoreland corrupt division. Believe me. Yeah, man. If you come down there, man, they will get rid of you if you have potential. You have no way you do. You see me? I just saw me join the police force, you see. I thought it was a place where you could unite, like if you even make a mistake they would guide you. You see Portland, that's why I love Portland, saying Sergeant Richards, I one of them will guide me. You see me? I think the police force was a place where police, look out for police. But if you do your own so, how are you going to do people them at Jamaica? Eh? What you are going to do if people in Jamaica, if you do your own police officer, so your own co-worker, if you're not so corrupt, so till not fight on your own, it don't make sense to me in a force, because when I do the people them bad, and I end the idea, you have to remember brand JCF, you know. Remember say it's an organization not represent, you know. So if you I deal with people, so, and I do the work of them, so, I don't care what none of them want to say, and none of them can kill me. You hear me, I tell you? Because me a God pick me, and if you kill me, I go born back. You hear that? Remember, I tell you, every day I see this thing like police just go on like say, as they graduate, they feel like them are the commissioner of police. You see in the day, me feel turn the commissioner of police. You see in the day, me feel turn the commissioner of police. Mr. Jamaica fix, because any police ram for the people them and deal the people them bad man. You're in a problem. Because at the end of the day, taxi man at work on a ticketing. But at the same time, if you pick up somebody, and say, alright, he's going to make a food, yeah, stop the food. So what am I going to use and pay the ticket? How am I going to make money for pay the ticket if you are stopping food and you are ticketing? Police them not in the heart, brother. Not in the heart. I want to make police. People don't want to turn police, and that's why the crime rates are high, because you them afraid to turn police and soldier to not deal with them. You see me? You say in the day you start treating people then good. When not so much people turn out for want on police, I get a nice paycheck. But guess what? When I fight on our own, I want to pay a raise. When I fight on our own police, I want to pay a raise. When I take up this style, I see youth them. If a youth I do him look at work, if he drive a market, first thing in your mind him a scammer. Like a youth can't work hard for him things. When if I stop judge people and show me a Christian when fight me. But I'm telling you this. Sometimes I pretend we do nothing, you know. Yeah, man, I pretend, man. I'm here when I say, I'm a son of the deal with a co-worker. No fun come to me and gossip about a co-worker. I don't want to hear nothing what you say. Because I said thing you going to do me. Some of my police, them, I call myself man, but I'm a mama man, brother. I'm not going to hide and talk. I can't carry down the force, brother. I make your force look bad. When I go places, I don't want to tell people, say, me a police. Told me hear people talk about police. More I have to say, you know, say me a police man say, you know, say me never know say a police to you move. You don't move like police, brother. That means say, how no move then? Because if me a good person, I may treat people good and we are buy drinks on the road and we are communicate with people. Sometimes I left tip for people out a little pay when I get. No for to say pay enough. I lie and I tell you, no one a problem. When you take up too much responsibilities for yourself. And then no cost government, so government not pay you no. When you make government look bad, when you make government look shame. I'm not gonna lie, the government
can do better about a problem. Because the government are trying best and the government putting trust in a uno as police and a shame the man, not shame Anja make Anja look bad like Anja not do nothing. But really and truly you not get benefits, you not get you not get benefits, you not get everything. And make the government look bad, make the people them afraid to go even vote for the government. And then it's so bad that we think the government is bad, you know. I know say me kind of apologize to the government to come. Usually think say government bad, you know. Everybody thinks say government bad, you know, but I work at them for the government, make the government look bad, you know. You no wonder why crime can't stop. When you see a man on his bike and 18 years and can't youth go to school. When you see a man on his bike and 18 years and making look money and take you away, what you left a man for do? Before you just encourage him and say, alright, here I go on, Papa. Save your money and license bike. How much you license your bike? Instead of 17,000. You can't be kind enough as a police to say, yo, so on 10 grand there, go and go license your bike. I mean, how you do that? You can't be kind enough to see, say man want a helmet and buy a helmet, give man, you know, say man a try, brother. Instead of ticket the man for the pressure them when you have already youth. No found on a hard bad man, I mean, here too, yo, me here too now moving a youth. The police nowadays gonna disgust me. And to see where someone wanna come from too. To see where someone wanna come from. You come from St. Catherine. You come from Clarendon. You live in a boardhouse. And you come to Westmoreland where a man live in a boardhouse. Same kind of environment like you. And you treat the man bad. But better say if a fair family, it's not their treat so. You would please about it. Yet still you want to do it to people family. You don't need to change in a heart youth. You're not too corrupt and evil. It's all about the money for you. I'm not trying to work and I love the work and love people. Me trying to work because I love people and I love the work. And not even feel money. Because I'm not even business about pay. Pay reach I'm not even know. You see me? So brother, I just feel like there's something wrong with Uno youth. Like some demonic force over Uno. Like you need to go to church. You're too busy at work. So the devil start controlling your mind. You're too busy at work. So the devil get in on the head. You forget about God. You don't have God in on you. You don't have peace and love in on you. You're just corrupt. You're just evil. You see an old man in all a puff of old man chest. I want to come from. When me can see an elder, you could have been my grandfather and puff all in chest, but boy. You see a bigger man than you, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy for people, then you're a girl. I want to get training for call everybody. Sir, miss, young lady, young man. I want to go a road, I go like on a bad man. I better on the ton gunman. I found a gunman, you know. I'm going like on a police, you know. I found a gunman. I want to tell you this. If you this a man today, all 10 years time a man member see him, you might not retaliate today, but you feel like say a physical alone man retaliate. Man retaliate spiritually for you. And that's why I can't left my God no time. Because even when I do good, sometimes I not even you do bad to him. And I just fear him catch. And then go over you. So sometimes we are pardon and I have to easy now for people. They say, yo, just easy man. Because he's a mad at you, know. Hey, man, I tell you, because I only can't have my body, I can't have my soul either. I mean, I lick out for enough for you too. See, all the nigger lock up, you not treat the prisoner them good. Enough of them have health issues. I don't want the woman carry sugar and water or give them. And dumpling. When really and truly in family sometimes pay the lady where they in a bar cook for them. Cook some nice food for them. You understand? And I don't want ill treat them, stop certain things. You understand? I did it for years and I said, no man, I don't like how to deal the prisoner them. When you ill treat them and then when them do something and dash water upon you know, when you go against their rights. I mean I lick out upon everyone on the down there because I'm not afraid of none of them too. When you go against their rights and I get a soldier in a problem because I carry a soldier around there with Uno, go beat them up and I make all one prisoner named Bulby. Them beat him and then make video and then laugh when them shout out Miss Mitchell and I beat them around there, kick them up. I make all them on foot dig out him, I go to hospital. I forget stitches on him foot, toe him foot right and shank so tear off. And them think they are cruelty. And I see them think they in my heart, I'm sorry for the prisoner them. You see me? And that is why I'm not like me, I'm not care. I'm not care if you know like me. I'm not stand up and watch you know and ill treat all the prisoner them you. Because the prisoner them, they are not bad person as much as they do crime. Them positive. A Spain Town then call me and then say, yo, Spain Town, everything alright, beg a ginger beer no. And if me have it, Me buy it and say, me spam where I go around just throw it out, give them, you see me? Because them can drink their water and then juice. And me spam big up yourself over Nigel police station. Big up yourself. Me love how you treat them, you cook your food for them and thing. You treat them good. But some police, someone who take money and go around there for carry things, go give them, who carry a knife and then think they go give them and charge them all 30 grand. You see me? And them thing there. And I do it, you know. But because I see all a young man like me now, where them rate me, and if nothing for go on, I say, no man, yo, no calm down man, and then listen. And because you might to an inspector or one sergeant, you can't talk to them, they might tell you to go run and their mother. And you see one young youth like me come there and say, yo, nobody that man, and the man then cool. Because they respect me, and I respect them. You know, ill treat the prisoner them. I'm a witness on a ill treat the prisoner them. Like the man on a body. Like they have rights too. And if I prisoner them afraid for talk. I'm not afraid of none of them. If I stop ill treat the prisoner them, stop ill treat the people them. I soon lock up people and you don't have a reason for you lock up a man. Like a man named Delroy on the beach road. You don't lock up a man. And the man must say, yo, what not lock me up for? You don't start beat up a man say I resist arrest. Them things them I not uphold with my friend. You see me? So if you don't want like me, I don't want to build one bag of allegations against me, say me having erring and say me this and me that in a uniform. I don't care. Because on a police force, life stop. And it's not the government, and it's not the government either. You see me? There's a lot of good police in a Negril. You see me? You have Brown, you have Gawaki, you have Bray, you have a whole heap of good police. You see me? You have a lot of good police in a Negril. You have a lot of good police in Westmoreland Division. But there's so much corrupt ones that the good police cannot even strive. The good police can't get for the goodness, because if you do goodness around them, it's like them a vampire. It's like them want to corrupt you too. It's like them want to make you know, say, yo, you come to Westmoreland and come see me, say, if you follow my orders. And enough time police, we don't really want to go on a ticket, because we want to go on a ticket, you know. But it's a requirement sometimes. Especially when you're young, you have to write about 75 in your probationary period. So we have to be strict sometimes. But that no mean say we don't have discretion. You get me? And that no mean say we are this, you know. But the government love we as police, but the government don't know what we are go through as a young police. One 50-year-old is soon left a force. I should about 21-year-old like me. And me have nearly 40 years left in a force. The government, they really believe the government to kick out me when you only have all a year left. You done do your work already, you know. Step aside now, man. A whole heap of foolish you are do too. Step aside. A whole heap of mistake you make and nobody na should be out. So why you say a young youth, you fight a young youth out and work? Where you want me turn? Gunman? A gunman you want me turn? You not live to see that, my friend. You not live to see that. Because I done born as a soldier. I done born as somebody who want to protect people. That's what I mean, love. So where you want me to turn gunman, brother? Treat the people then good, man. I mean, I care. Westmoreland Division want dig up. Remember me tell you that. We don't want dig up. We don't to corrupt from head to toe. Want clean up, fling on the bush. We don't to corrupt. I mean, I care. Because I have freedom of speech. Enough people don't know so them have rights. I have freedom of speech and freedom of movement. And you can't tell me what you go, what you say. You hear that? And no can't tell me in my mouth. Remember me tell you that. If you treat people then good, man. Not treat people then like my dog. The bike man then like my dog. I use all no vehicle like off a bike man them. I think when I see when I do some things out and nobody now get in a trouble feet. I think when I have all police I take taxi with the firearm against the policy. To go all hospital duty. I take taxi with the government gun. You know much things when I do and I get ready. And it's something for you, I should look at you them on the bus. Go here, man. Police was want to clean up. Commissioner, I hope you see that video. I want to clean up down Westmoreland. Clean up down the kind of cause mental stress for we. We want to see family and them tell us so you can't get double day off. And by the time if you go all Clarendon or Kingston, one day that take, I not even get a day in my yard. What kind of stress I put up on my brain? I must can get a double day off. I right one, if you want short leave, I must can get it. You see me? I be a friend thing on the depot. Corruption for stopping in force, because force is a good place. And I love my work. I want to fight me.
Yeah, so we're gonna address the videos that we had received about Constable Elliott, reason for joining the police force. And Constable Elliott did not join the police force as yours truly. The reason why I joined the police force, I went to the academy. I did the police test when I was 16 and 5 months. And when I went to the academy, I graduated when I was 18 and some months. 18 and going 9 months when I graduated from the Jamaica Police Academy. And when I joined the police force, I did not join it because I wanted to be a legal gunman, because I love gun. No, I joined because I wanted to serve and make a difference in the lives of the Jamaican people. But apparently this man, Constable Elliott, who claims that he's spilling the bean about corruption in the police force, in which this young man did not join the police force because he loves it. He joined it as another way to escape his love for gun and do it in a legal way. He said it, it is his words. That's why we didn't interrupt and comment about what he had said. And people talking about his life is in danger. His life is not in danger because the police force cares zero about Constable Elliott, because Constable Elliott was not a model police officer. And if you listen to him, you will hear that he has committed several breaches while serving in the police force, doing things that he should not be doing. So if you have reached this far in this and listening to this video, and you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, please subscribe. It doesn't cost a dime, a nickel, a penny, a pence or anything, and it won't clog your phone memory, most importantly, and it's free. Click on the bell and it will serve you well. Whenever we upload a video at the Jamaica Young Police channel, you'll be one of the first persons to receive it, so you won't have to wait for it to populate. As it's released, it comes directly to you and you'll be able to view it. Like the video, yes, remember to like the video, share the video with your friends, your girlfriend, boyfriend, aunt, uncle, mama, papa, even neighbors. Comment below, and most importantly, join the Patreon. Join the Patreon squad, and you'll be able to access things that you're not able to access on YouTube due to YouTube requirements. So that's where we're at right now. So we continue the journey with this man, because this young man, and people talking about he's spilling the beans. He's not spilling any beans, because if he wanted to spill the beans, when he should have approached his commanding officer. Yes, Constable Elliott of the Westmoreland Division have out and made damning allegation against the police force and members of the Westmoreland Police Division. Still, if you listen to this young man, you know that he did not join the police force because he wanted to be a police officer. He joined the police force to become a licensed gunman, based on his own words. So he joined the police force because he wanted to make sure that when he had a gun, that he was licensed. He was a licensed killer or a licensed gunman. His words, not ours, based on his own words. So Constable Elliott's allegations against the police force and members of the Westmoreland Police Division are serious and should be investigated thoroughly. His comments about joining the police force to become a licensed gunman are concerning. It is essential to understand his motivation for making these statements. There are several possible explanations for why Constable Elliott may have joined the police force. Some people join the police force to make a difference in their communities and help people. Others join because they are attracted to the power and authority of being a police officer. Still, others join because they seek a stable and secure job with good benefits. Constable Elliott joined the police force for a combination of reasons, which has nothing to do with the real reason for one to be a police officer: to serve, protect, reassure, prevent and detect crime. That was not in his lexicon at all. So Constable Elliott, as you know, he has joined it. He joined the force for a combination of these reasons. However, his comments about wanting to become a licensed gunman suggest that he may have been motivated by the desire to use his authority to harm others. So, you know, sometimes people hearing things but them don't understand it fully. Because if he said that he joined the police force because he did not want to be a gunman, he wanted to be a police officer. So the gun that he have, he did not say that he wanted to be a police officer, you know. He said he did not want to be a gunman, so that's what he wanted to be. So that's why he joined the police force. So this is a disturbing possibility, and it is essential to thoroughly investigate Constable Elliott's claims to determine whether he threatens public safety. If Constable Elliott's allegations are true, they raise serious questions about the culture of the police force in Westmoreland Division. It is essential to ensure that the police force is held accountable for its actions and that officers who engage in misconduct are punished appropriately. The public also have a right to know about the allegation against Constable Elliott and the result of any investigation. It is important to remember that Constable Elliott is just one person, and his allegations do not necessarily reflect the views of all police officers. However, his comments are a reminder that some police officers may be motivated by the desire to use the authority to harm others. We must be aware of this risk and protect ourselves from police misconduct. Constable Elliott's allegations can lead to him becoming a casualty of his utterance, and he can go out by a thing called death by misadventure. Yes, most people wouldn't know that because you have to be a well-trained person to even know that. I don't think they would teach young police officers that. You understand? I don't know if it's that they have passed on that kind of training to them that as we received back then in the 80s. Death by misadventure is when a police officer kills another colleague with or without justification as a result of accidental shooting, and that's the end of the policeman. He went about the problem the wrong way, and he's talking about the problem in the wrong forum, and should have approached his commanding officer in confidence, whom I knew very well. Yes, his commanding officer in Westmoreland, I knew him very well, because he was my class captain at the Jamaica Police Academy and a very decent, honest, ethical and fearless police officer. Yes, SSP Wayne Joseph is a very good commanding officer. Constable Elliott's safety should be his primary concern, and he should be mindful that in the era of social media, things can go around in seconds and it can cause severe damage to the reputation of the police force. He should not do what he is doing now and should have waited until he was out of the police force, because he is not brave in his rhetoric but naive, because you don't want to make enemies while you are serving, and now he will be isolated by his squaddies. Constable Elliott's reporting about allegation of corruption can be true or fictitious, especially if no one is willing to corroborate him at all. It is possible that his allegation and public utterance could lead to him being retaliated against by the police hierarchy for breaching the rules governing the use of social media when you are a police officer in the Jamaica Constabulary force, and other police officers will abandon him for the corruptors, and some of them are going to label him as a criminal in uniform based on his rhetoric and reasons for joining the police force. It is not coming from a good place. We don't know if Constable Elliott knew or was taught by the police force about the killing of police officers by another police officer called death by misadventure. If he doesn't know, I hope now that he can hear about this kind of killing and is at risk for police officers who speak out against corruption and misconduct in the police force. So you have to be careful. You cannot speak out against corruption whilst you are still serving the police force. You have to put yourself at risk. However, it is essential for Constable Elliott to speak out. His allegations are serious and need to be investigated. If he does not speak out, the problem he's talking about will continue. And speaking out won't stop things, because the police force is a culture, is a boys club. I agree with Constable Elliott should have approached his commanding officer in confidence. However, it is also understandable that he would feel uncomfortable doing so. He may have feared that his commanding officer would not take his allegation seriously, or that he would be retaliated against. In case he would not do that. His commanding officer, SSP Joseph, would not do that. That's an honorable policeman. Yeah, SSP Wayne Joseph, an honest man. And he's a respected commanding officer. And I am sure he will take Constable Elliott's allegation seriously and ensure a fair and impartial investigation. The public needs to be aware of the risk that police officers face when they speak out against corruption or misconduct. We need to support police officers willing to speak out and hold police accountable for their actions. Constable Elliott is supporting the prisoners who have thrown water, feces and urine on police officers at Negril Police Station lockup. It is very disturbing to hear this policeman talking about the prisoners are not bad people and they are positive. This young man is either naive, a fool, or from a criminal-minded family and is using the police force for his upward mobility. Based on his rhetoric, you can form your own opinion and come to the conclusion that this police officer is not likely to become an efficient and dedicated police officer because he's wearing an earring in the police uniform, which is against the rules of the Jamaican Constabulary force. And his reason for his withdrawal is because he is being disciplined by the police hierarchy. This policeman is not a good police officer, but one who wants to do what he pleases and not follow the rules of the Jamaica Constabulary force. Based on his delivery, he is disgruntled, bitter and angry, which is why he has made this video, made these videos to discredit the men and women of the Westmoreland Division. More or less, he's on his way out of the police force, and not by his own volition, but because of his indiscipline. Yes, he decides he's an indisciplined policeman. The reason why we say that he's indisciplined because he wear herring in his uniform. Yeah, why a man? Why if he say, herring of a woman and them thing there? Yeah, that's what me say. To each his own, I don't care if a guy wants to wear herring or, you understand? That's a dear thing, but if you are wear herring and them thing, then I say, boy, you want them thing that you are trying to be feminine because you want to look refined or attractive to the opposite sex, or must be the same sex because a woman wear earring. I remember growing up, that's taboo, you understand? So he's in his police uniform and he want to wear earrings, so them write him up several times because they have been warned, but him just now, him now do that and them thing because a 21st century man free for do what they want to do. Anytime you hear a police officer supporting criminals and not his colleague, you know that it is the police officer who is the problem and not his colleagues or the leadership. And I can bet you that what he is saying now, he's on his way out of the force. He did not report the same to the hierarchy of the force when he was serving. Based on what he's saying, he's on the prisoner's side and against his colleagues because he is heading to the exit of the police force. He doesn't believe in the higher standard of the police force. As you know, we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel do not support thieving police officers because they are the ones who have been destroying the image of the police force. Most of these young police officers do not understand and respect their seniors in rank. This police officer, Constable Elliott, is the epitome of an indisciplined policeman who has no business in the police force because he did not join the same for love but for the gun, because he did not want to be a gunman for the police to kill him or other gunmen kill him. Sad times. It is disturbing to hear this police officer supporting the prisoners who have attacked his colleagues. However, listening to what Constable Elliott is saying and trying to understand his perspective is essential. He is frustrated with how the police force is being run and the prisoners' treatment. He may also feel isolated and unsupported by his colleague. It is important to remember that Constable Elliott is just one person, and his view do not necessarily reflect the views of all police officers in the Jamaica Constabulary force. He reminds us of the moles and criminal supporters within the police force. However, his comments are a reminder that there are some problems within the police force that need to be addressed. The police force should investigate Constable Elliott's allegation and take steps to address any problem. They should also work to improve morale and communication within the force so that officers feel supported and respected. It is important to remember that police officers who are in the police force is a vital part of our society, and we must support them in their work. However, we also need to hold them accountable for their actions and ensure they uphold the highest standard of conduct based on Constable Elliott's admission. He did not measure up to the standard of the Jamaica Constabulary force, and thus he is on his way out, or he is out of the force because of his lack of discipline, ethics, and inability to follow the rules and regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary force. He is or was not a model police officer and was in the wrong organization because the reason why he joined the police force was for the wrong reason, not to serve and protect and reassure or to prevent and detect crime. He joined the police force because he did not want to be a gunman. So whatever Constable Elliott is saying, you have to take it with a grain of salt. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel do not believe that he was a honest, decent, ethical and trustworthy police officer based on his rhetoric. This is a disgruntled police officer who did not have his way whilst he was serving in the police force. So this is his way of eating out at the police force and the hierarchy. Constable Elliott, we wish him nothing but the best and hope he changes ways and respect the rules, laws and regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary force. And remember that he's not above the law. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.